Alrighty folks, welcome back to Minecraft 1.16. It's a new Wednesday, which means a new snapshot, and we're standing on the thing we've been waiting for since they added piglins. Are you ready? This one is awesome, okay? This is a Bastion Remnant, and I was super underwhelmed from the first couple that I came across. They were just like giant cubicle messes of blocks that were embedded in the terrain, but this thing, it has a skull entrance. Look at that, dude. It's got like basalt pillar teeth, and then it has this to welcome us in. A nice monument of gold and quartz with electrical outlets so you can charge your phone before you venture inside. I figure the best way to do this is to go into survival and just kind of play it out and see what happens. So let's do that, and we'll pretend we just stumble across this playing in a series. So the thing comes with 4 different parts. You have, let me look over at the notes just so I don't get it wrong. The bridge type, Hoglin stable, housing units, and a treasure room. And it seems that those all connect with each other in order to form these Bastion Remnants. So I'd say right now, most likely we're on a bridge, given that this thing is suspended with a couple of support pillars down there. And then I know we have a couple treasure rooms on either side. I don't know what the skull is considered to be, though. So the ones that I stumbled across earlier before finding this one, I don't know if those were just maybe a bunch of housing units kind of next to each other. But in any case, I want to get to the treasure rooms because you can actually find some really, really nice stuff inside of these. And also, apparently, the piglins can sort of react to you taking treasure. And I want to see how that takes place. It would have been useful if I brought a pickaxe. One sec. Oh, how convenient. I happen to have a pickaxe in my inventory. I would never forget something that basic ever in a million years. So the structures are actually, they're not what I envisioned they were going to look like. I figured it was going to be more along the lines of like an overworld village, except it's going to be in the nether and it's going to be occupied by piglins. But instead you have these, they're kind of fortress-like. The nether fortresses have not been touched. They still look the same as they have been in the past. Oh, there we go. We got a chest here. So, block of gold, a lodestone, not bad. Bunch of gold nuggets here, and then some arrows. Not bad loot, but I know we've got some even better stuff, actually. I might have just, oh, here we go. Maybe this is where, yeah, this is what I'm looking for over here. Soul Speed 2, pretty cool. Some more arrows, crossbow, magma creams, and then a new music disc. So this is brand new music. It's called Pig Step by Lena Rain. Let's put down the jukebox and listen to it. Soul Speed 2, Soul Speed 3. You can find netherite scraps in these chests, and not only that, but there's a new block. It's the chain, and it goes really well with, as you could probably guess, the lanterns, because it means that now you can hang them, and they actually spawn that way as part of the structures. We'll get some nice music playing in the background as we go through here. Let's see if we can get to the other side of this place and check out. I know there's another treasure room. I don't know if there's anything higher up that we can get to, like maybe above or in the skull, for example. Let's see what we got over here. Now, these Bastion Remnants, they can spawn in every biome except the basalt deltas, which ironically this one is sort of occupying right now, but that's because it spawned first in the nether wastes and then it just kind of ended up over here. But it looks super cool when it's in the basalt deltas. I think the ashy atmosphere just looks great with this thing. Oh, there we go. We got another chest. So, I don't know. Ooh, we got some gold blocks kind of scattered about. Oh, wait. Are you mad? Are you mad? Oh, he's mad. He's upset. He's upset. I'm wearing gold. I'm one of you. Don't be mad, dude. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, wow, they're super mad, dude. They're super mad. Well, I guess not entirely surprising. They are supposed to get that way when you loot their stuff. What do we got here? Oh, a bunch of bone blocks. A piglin banner, so you can get that. Whole bunch of arrows. More crossbows. So if you want to get the piglin banner crafting method, I guess you gotta find it inside of one of these, and then you'll be able to apply it to banners of your own. So, like I said, you can find these everywhere except the basalt deltas, but you can find it on the border of a basalt delta biome, so you can still experience it. Dude, this is such a cool one. I'm sure that, you know, the more people walk around and discover, ones that have this sort of skull entrance are going to be more and more common, and people are going to find them all over the place. But in comparison to the first two that I found, I mean, this one just, oh, it's so much cooler. I don't know if there's anything up above, though. Let's see, kind of digging into the upper reaches and seeing if maybe inside the skull there's anything to be found up here. Some more lava over here. We might be like kind of reaching the top of it though. Yeah, okay, looks like that's the top, I'm assuming, because we're hitting netherrack and we're in the basalt deltas. But there we go. That is really cool. So that's what it would be like to loot yourself a Piglin Bastion. These are the chain blocks. You can add a lantern at the end and it'll actually just fit right in. It's a really cool addition so that lanterns don't have to just be placed directly on a surface in order to blend in. You can just add them at the end of one of these. I like that. I like that a lot. Let me go and show you the bridge area over here just so you can catch sort of the underside of that. And I think now that we've kind of looted the place, we can swap back into creative. So this is the bridge unit, and then it's supported by some pillars there. It looks a little shaky, and it has the lanterns that are suspended by the chains as it spawns naturally from terrain generation. So, and then look at this. I love this like lava tube kind of area underneath the thing. And it just, I don't know, it looks super cool integrated into the basalt deltas. And then I guess, man, there's even more spots down here. The thing actually just goes on quite a bit. So it was these units that I saw kind of stacked on top of each other quite a bit inside of the previous version. So it wasn't nearly as interesting, but this one, if you find one of these, kind of hit the jackpot with it for sure. Super awesome. But that is not all that's been added in the way of terrain generation in this particular snapshot. We've still got one more thing, and we're going to go check them out right now. So what we've got here is called a ruined portal, and not only can you find these in the nether, they're also in any biome in the overworld. They can be underwater, in caves, buried under sand, or if you get lucky, they can just be above ground. They've got kind of the remnants of an ancient society that used to be able to go between the nether and the overworld. People who write lore and stories are going to have a field day with these, huh? But not only that, you also have a chest full of like pretty decent loot. Gold stuff, you have a Fortune 1 pickaxe, Unbreaking 3 golden shovel, Mending golden shovel, a golden apple. Basically just loot for days in this new snapshot. So that's pretty cool. And they all look fairly similar regardless of if they're in the nether or the overworld. Although some of the blocks, like the blackstone, can swap out for variants depending upon where you're finding the thing. So that's the other structure that was added. Now before we go, I figure I might as well show you some of the other variants of the Bastion Remnants that I found, the ones that were slightly less cool with the skull entrance, but still it'll kind of show you what to expect. This is one of the earlier Bastion Remnants that I found. It's still got a decent amount of loot, and it looks cool. There's lots to explore, but it doesn't have a skull face suspended over a bridge. I mean, that's some next level stuff. But anyway, you got some nether wart in here that you can find, chests with some gear, one right there. Got another one over here, which has pretty decent stuff, including the pig step, which I feel like you gotta have. Some soul speed. And then we've also got another chest over here with more crossbows, gold, chains. Be pretty cool if you could use chains to, I don't know, craft a flail or something like that. Yeah, just a reference to something. I don't know exactly what, but it'd be pretty cool. That's all I'm trying to say. We got some other stuff that resembles that series, so who knows? But yeah, this is, I found a couple that look pretty similar to this, just more tightly packed cubicle structures together. It will be interesting to see what people do with these, because I'm sure people will take over them, live here, and kind of rebuild and make them look pristine again. So we'll go and just check out one more, the first one that I found. And that'll be that. Here's one more. Again, just kind of all the modules arranged in a pretty boxy fashion. Yeah, I know it's Minecraft. Everything is boxy, but you know what I mean, okay? Still, like, plenty of oh my, what? All right. Well, it's worth your while to stumble across Piglin Bastion Remnants, because you can find yourself an efficiency 4 netherite shovel on top of simply finding netherite scraps. Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. Glad I kept looking around to see that. Oh my god, dude. The loot that you can find in these is freaking top. Silk Touch netherite shovel. I don't even care about the Silk Touch, but you can combine these two and repair the whole thing. What the heck, bro? This place is top tier. God level loot. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Well, that's pretty much it for this snapshot. I'm very curious if this is it when it comes to the new features for 1.16, or if we'll see more in future snapshots. More netherite scrap. We might have entered the bug fixing phase, though, and hopefully soon to be a final release, and maybe we can get that nether series going, where I go into the nether in the first episode immediately, rather than wasting time dilly-dallying in the overworld for like 3 episodes. So anyway, thank you guys very much for tuning in. This is pretty awesome. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you liked. Check out the playlist if you want to catch more updates, catch up, see how we got here. Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more stuff in the future. And I will catch you next time around.